Greetings, hello guys. Barton here, coming at you today in Magic Arena, and we're up for a premier draft of Kaldheim. So this is a draft where you draft with other 7 people. There's like a table, you get a pack, you open it, you choose a card, pass the rest of the cards to the left, and you get the rest of the pack that someone opened up. And then you do it with other 2 boosters, but the second one, the way it rotates on the table is different. So in here we open Pyre of Heroes, which isn't really great, and we have Vega. Vega is a really nice card for a Fortel deck, so I'm probably just picking it and hoping that Behold wheels, although I don't think it will. Now, what I realized in this draft is that the uncommons and the rares, they are better in general as in power level than the other cards. In here, Basalt Ravager is a really nice pick and that I probably should consider. But I saw a card with Fortel that is good, and I was like, do I take the Part the Realms or do I go for Cardru? Cardru is okay, but the Rectal's archetype is aggressive, but it's not so powerful. Sometimes you're better off going for borrows, or going aggressive is actually a little bit hard in this draft. And I find that you want generally some cards that have 3 or 4 toughness, are just good blockers. I did pick Basalt Ravager in here, I didn't remember that. And then there's Rally the Ranks. The interesting thing about anything that cares about creature type is that a lot of the creatures in Kaldheim, they have 2 types. So like Vega is a bird and a spirit. So if you get some spirits, although there aren't many, or birds, which we do have some, then Rally the Ranks could be a good card. So I see Iron Verdict, which is a good removal spell, and I chose to get it. It's not a bad pick. In this pack though, Return Upon the Tide is okay, but I don't know if I want to go to black now. Not a lot of exciting things in black, and black's also a color that is not good in Kaldheim so much. That's my opinion. As of right now, I'm still learning. This is my 3rd draft in here. So someone took the Snowland, and you've gotta take an eye on that to see if people are taking the enablers, and also realize what wields from the packs. Like right now we're seeing a lot of green and blue. We see the land, which is a rare pick that I would like to do. As you saw, I have 0 of, and it's on the colors of Vega. But Sight Coming is a little bit better, so I went for it. Actually, it's a lot better, although it's great to have kind of a fixing. It's okay to go for the counterspell. We have Runed Crown, but the runes are also uncommon, so it's a little bit hard to make it work, although I don't see anything great in this pack. So probably Starnheim Cursor would be the best pick. I don't remember if I go for it though. I could get a Snow Swamp. So I went for Runed Crown, which is not so bad. Now in here there is not anything good in particular. We have the Breda Guard Stronghold if we were green-white. That's a nice one. I take strategic planning and I put it on the sideboard, like immediately. Run ashore is nice. It can really turn some games into your favor. But Carfell Harbinger could just for and behold the multiverse wielded, Carfell Harbinger can really help you foretell a lot of things. We have a lot of foretell cards to go for, so it's really nice. So it seems like we're going for Azorius foretell, which is a good archetype, seeing the people that are in the table. Not anything great. Gonna go for Skull Raid in case I end up getting something on black. This is good for our deck, it goes for value. Disdainful Stroke is good generally as a one of, but you could have two of maybe. A lot of the good things in their format do cost 4 or more. I think Svela would be the opposite. It's a great card, but it costs 3. Here I take the Longboat, could be a blocker. Another card with foretell. I do go for the red card because probably I was just thinking that I saw other things, but I think I should have gone for the foretell card, although I didn't have a lot of things. Now Maskwood Nexus can make creatures, which is great. We also have Gates of Istfell. Shimmer Drift Veil is great, especially if you need snow. Especially if you have snow payoffs, or if at some point you need to make them available, but I'm thinking I'm going for the Nexus. It can start creating some blockers, that's nice. So we see Depart the Realm, there's a rune, I got the Rune Crown. And there are still these snowlands, we got Turgid's Shadow, which is kind of nice, but double black, I don't know. I don't think I can take it. So it's either the Rune, which is great with Rune Crown. I look at the number of creatures at this moment probably just because, and I look at the foretell card. I think that here Depart the Realm is nice. I go for the Veil. It's a fixer. Ooh. And the Icespine Pillar is really good. So that's a nice pick. But now I do need a little bit of snow mana, which I find. Although there is Righteous Valkyrie, we can create shapeshifters which go pretty well with the life gain. There is also God's Hall Guardian, which is nice. Starnheim Courser, so white is open. For this side at least. It seems like we could wield something in here. And also the island is great if it comes back. I think that the Valkyrie can be great, and it's a rare, so if it can be good, we take it. Now I see Great Hall of Starnheim, and it does seem okay, but we're not really on black, and right now I don't think we're gonna end up. We could have strategic planning, although I'm not playing the first one that I took, Mists of Lityara. That's also a playable card. Our Busker, Shieldmate, Story Seeker, they are good cards to go for. I don't know if I'm gonna play this, but it's okay. So probably Trickster God's Heist is a good one. Although maybe the Rune of Sustenance it would be the best pick. I had the Rune Crown, so that would be okay. I do choose to go for the Trickster God's Heist because it seems like a card that I could splash. It's not bad. We have Shimmer Drift Veil. So at this point we have the Yeti, which can't be blocked if you pay some mana, but the Foretell card might be a little bit better with Vega. It's not so bad. We also have another Carfell Harbinger, although I think that one of in your deck's fine. Ingaroon Ice, that's a pretty nice card. It enters and you scry. If it dies with 3 creatures, you draw cards. Or you have the Bird, the Yeti. There are a lot of blue and white cards that are coming back. So Gates of Istfell Wields, which is great, and also the God's Hall. So we do have a Foretell deck in here. I'm gonna go for the Yeti, I think. Revitalize, I never liked so much. Could have Doomscar Oracle, which goes kind of okay with the double spelling. Foretell. So Mists of Litiara is also a good card. Maybe I don't even go for the Trickster's God Heist. Another strategic planning. Well, second Harbinger, okay. Okay, so here we see Ascendant Spirits. The thing is, people are getting Snowlands. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to activate it. We have Augury Raven, which might be the best pick, but it's also great with Vega, of course, but I want to be greedy. Probably not right, and I would have to value some Snowlands a little bit more. We do have Icebind Pillar, so that wouldn't be so bad. Probably the best decision in here is Augury Raven, but I'm stubborn. Okay, in here we have some nice cards, and we have Behold. Second Behold is good. I don't think I'm going for black, so probably Behold. The good thing about Story Seeker is that if it comes back, it goes really well with Righteous Valkyrie. Not really well, but you gain life because it's a cleric. Probably Behold in here, or maybe part of Carfell could be good, but Behold is great. Other great cards in here. We have Depart Realms for us, maybe a Snowland. I mean, Depart Realms is great, but don't think I want another one. I did go for Braggart because I think I needed a body. And now I think that we could go for Mist Caller, but I have this removal which is also great. I went for the removal because I think we're still needing some, and then we find Bounty Gold. So that is also a great removal spell. I just go for it. I have this Angel, which is nice. Starnheim Courser, maybe. Third Harbinger or the Land. So we have the Pegasus or the Snowland. I think I'm gonna go for the Snowland to try and activate the other things. Now Iron Verdict is cool. Second one, yeah, that's kind of some pretty nice control tools that we have. Let's see the curve. A lot of things are gonna be foretold. Probably cutting some things yet. Spine pillar. Okay, so I think here is the cursor. That's easy. No one seems to be on elves. Yeah, we did wield. That's not that bad. It's good. It's okay. Maybe we cut one of those. We have only 3 snowlands, and I don't think we're gonna wield the 4th one, so maybe this is a sideboard. Depart Realm. Yeah, okay. Anything that has foretell, I'm taking to this side just to kind of have an idea of the mana base that I'll be using. Yeah. Gates of Istfell is fine, and we have 2 snowlands. I thought it were 3, but Gates is 1. Could use Funeral Longboat maybe, although I don't have a lot of creatures. Gonna take a Braggart in here, I think. Well, I'm gonna take the mountain, but probably I might even use the mountain just because all of my things, it's like, I think that only, what's the name of that card? Bind the Monster, I might be the card that I won't be able to play. The rest has generic mana cost. I'm gonna cut some of these. Gonna cut some things first and then I'm gonna get them back. Probably one Braggart, maybe. Cut these for now. Okay. I only have one Shimmer Drift Veil to fix my lands. So maybe I say goodbye to this trickster. Okay, so I have 2 snow lands. Maybe I won the 3rd one for Icespine Pillar. I think that's a good card. And I'm cutting the swamps in here. Right now I have 15, 16, 17. Okay, yeah. More blue. Okay. Alpine Meadow is a white source. So yeah, maybe 4, 5, 6, 8, 6. What else would we... So let me just see. I have a lot of foretell really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This helps us foretelling. So So that's nice. We really want Vega to get some value, like as soon as it enters the battlefield we just go for something as that was foretold. 9 creatures only, so we're gonna get some creatures in here. This is a good one, right? It seems. I think I won the Valkyrie. It's a 2/4 body. It can hold. And also this creates shapeshifter, so yeah. I'm gonna try that. Now, what else do I want? Maybe lifelink to hold the game a little bit. Although we are foretelling things on turn 2. As I told, I kind of want 3 or 4 toughness bodies. Ascendant Spirit's not gonna be a great thing for us in here. Maskwood Nexus makes that become Warrior Angel and everything, but we don't have the snow mana that we need to just pay the 4 snowlands in there. So yeah, that's kind of okay. I'm not sure how great Frostpeak Yeti is. I mean, yeah, it's great to kind of stabilize the battlefield and then just attack with the Yetis, having some things to hold. Kind of thinking if I want Stalwart. Don't have a lot of creatures. And I'm thinking of cutting the Trickster God's Heist. I think it's not worth splashing just for it. Especially if I go for the red mountain. I mean, it's a mountain, it's red. But the red source just for Icebind Pillar. So yeah, I think I'm cutting that. And I do need a land. So 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. 3 snowlands, that's okay. And Shimmer Drift is also nice. So yeah, I think this is mostly it. If I want something, it's Inga and maybe Star Seeker. So let me see kind of the curve in here. Yeah, that's good. I do have a lot of removal, that's why I'm thinking of cutting one of those. We don't have a lot of creatures. Maybe a Yeti or a Braggart. Cutting a Yeti, I think. I don't know, I've kind of been liking the Braggart. When you activate the Braggart, it becomes a 4/4. Yet is gonna remain a 3/3 attacking. It's not bad, but can we create a good tempo where 3 power is great? Also thinking about going for Inga. Is it? But hey, I think I'm gonna try these first. Zorius Vega. I do have the boat, but I don't have a lot of creatures to crew it, so let's try it. Yeah, let's try it. Maybe that was a good deck. Maybe not. Violent Faith is our opponent number 1. I cut the part. Okay, so we have an island, we have Harbinger, we have Icebind Pillar. Sounds like a good hand. And we have a Snowland. Turn 2 go for that. Turn 3 if we have the land we can foretell 2 things. That seems nice. Opponent's taking a lot of time, but that's fine. Maybe he's just waiting for me to concede, but I'm not. Tormentor's Helm. That card isn't insane, but it's an okay card. If it's something aggressive, I kind of don't know if my deck is great. Red, blue. Okay, so I'm gonna start with Harbinger. Next turn start foretelling some things. Unless they destroy my creature. Two mana. Could be okay. Timur, Tormentor's Helm. That is going to start generating value, but I don't have a lot of things that I can do. I think I want to foretell my cards. Maybe Icebind Pillar? Put some control into the board. Although that's maybe not necessary right now. Yeah, we could take 3 damage and foretell something. Foretell our things. So yeah, did it. He attacks, he pays some mana and he can play something from his library, although he went for the land. He looks at Tormentor's Helm like I should have equipped. Maybe. You can't equip at instant speed. So yeah, he attacks. Okay. Okay, so that's the problem. If you're going to activate that, you gotta think your whole turn of what you're going to do, because opponent did go for the land and then he couldn't play the land, so that wasn't great turn from their part. I could go for 4 mana 3/6 that can block that. Although Icebind Pillar seems really nice as well. And then on the other turn I can go for the 3/6 and have the blocker. That gets me some... And we can behold the multiverse if you feel like, although I think I'm just going to tap his creature. Opponent's looking. Okay, so opponent's really slow. Okay, it resolves. I can behold if I really want. I'm gonna tap it. I think that preventing 4 or 5 damage is better. Opponent with a lot of basics for a 3-colored deck, but that's fine. I mean, he did find the the colors, right? Goes for Augury Raven, okay. And equips that. So now I could go for Guardian, not bad. Or we could Behold and have 4 mana up. I want to go for the Guardian because of protecting myself a little bit, and he might attack just for the 1 mana value out of that card. So I might not tap the Raven, I don't know. Because I really want to Behold in here. Like if you Behold, you scry 2 and then you draw 2 cards, so if you see something you like, you get 1 and then another thing. Anything you don't want goes to the bottom. But I don't... But I think that the way I'm playing is fine in here. I have 17 life, I won the grindy game, and if I find Vega, then that's much better. Do you have? No, you don't, so that's a 2-4. Do I hold first? Do I have... I have Shimmer Drift Veil. We're gonna be tapping the Raven, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm gonna attack just to see if they try to block. They don't, so that's 3 damage that we get in. I'm gonna Behold first. Yeah, I'm going to. Iron Verdict, that's great, and Shimmer Drift Veil. Do you want another Snowland? I don't think so. Get Gates, probably I should. So maybe in here, I'm gonna put Gates on the battlefield. I have only 1 white, and then this is this no source. So I'm gonna put... I don't need to foretell Iron Verdict. But I'm gonna... Maybe that's better for when I find Vega. Because then for 1 red mana we can tap that, for 1 white mana we can Iron Verdict if needed. Oh, although I don't have blue for this Disdainful Stroke. Okay. Should have thought on that. Just hope that they don't go for something crazy. They don't have timeouts. Because they were stalling the whole game. We're going to attack. No. So I'm not gonna destroy the Raven right now. Bounting gold. This is good. So I'm gonna bounting gold the Raven. Although we have ways to deal with that. I'm gonna tap these, I think, to do it. Don't want to activate it right now. No, I'm gonna do it this way. Opponent might have interaction. Okay, I'm gonna play the other Harbinger. And have summon up. This way I can disdainful stroke and tap something. See if they're gonna take it again. I try to pretend that I have a combat trick by looking at my hand. But they didn't fall for it, so we didn't put that 3 damage again. I don't have anything too busted happening here. Looks like they're going to move the helm. Sorry. We already have a lot of time in this. I think I'm gonna have to speed up the other videos. I will activate a boost. Are you going to activate it? I'm fine with that. Like, I can just block. They don't attack, so I think I'm gonna tap something. I could tap the 2-4 and then if they block something on my turn, I could tap it and Iron Verdict. Which is not that bad. Oh, we have a 3-3. Okay, that's nice. I think I'm gonna do it. Maybe they're not gonna double block. Having vigilance is great, right? Okay, we get 3 damage in. I'm gonna go for this braggart. I'm just checking how much mana I still have, if I want to go for that. But I think that the braggart is nice in here. We have the pillar and we have disdainful stroke and Iron Verdict, so that's fine. They have something for some time. Maybe they're screwed on mana. Is there anything that needs double green or double blue that is pretty good? I can't remember right now. But they seem to be easy at splashing green. I'm gonna block. They might just activate, get the thing in there. The 1 damage is fine here. They need to go for something. And then we have 2, 3 interactions. Okay, they just do that. Maybe that's only a trade. Okay, Toski is something to splash. And they pay the mana. Oh, they pay the green mana. So if they don't have green mana, they cannot go for that. which might be their splash. They go for Basalt Ravager. Okay, they have Demon Berserker, Bird, and all. So that's gonna be X equals 2, right? So I can let it resolve an Iron Verdict, but I can Disdainful Stroke. Which is kind of okay. And then I can tap again and get a lot of damage in, right? And have another Braggart. Okay, seems nice. We're on the aggressive side, and I Spine Pillar is doing great thing. Really? I just have to pay 2 mana? Yeah. But I am gonna pay it anyway. I want to go for the aggressive side in here, and now it's 2 turns. I'm still going for another Braggart. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we still have a Snow Source and Iron Verdict. Yeah, I think that we are in a great shape now. I can even attack with everything next turn depending on what they do. Those 2 damage might be good. Now we don't have the counter spell. So let's just hope they don't have anything too great. Okay. We tap you. And then we tap the other blocker. We have... Or maybe we don't. I don't know, maybe I should have tapped. I was a little bit afraid of the interactions. So yeah, we're gonna push through. And that's a tough situation. Okay. While it's lethal, you should just go for it. You shouldn't act or do anything. Like right now it is. So I'm not gonna do anything until they do. Okay. So yeah, that's game. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so we're back to our second game. It's kind of not the best hand, but we have Shimmer Drift Veil. So we can foretell some things, that's okay. against Dark King R. R. So I'm gonna foretell Sight coming probably, right? Yeah, I'm gonna foretell this also because it's double blue if you want to hardcast, and we don't have that. This was not the best hand to keep, but I think we're fine. We have bind the monster in case. Okay, they foretell as well. So do I go for Domskar Oracle? Seems like maybe I do. It's a 3-2. Nah, let's just foretell it. That's fine. I mean, 3 white. Opponent's going to double spell himself. Opponent. Revitalize, gains 4 life, draw a card, okay. Okay, so we have a plains in here. Maybe I go for Yeti. It's a blocker and we can start to hit if we want. Or I can hardcast this. Okay, so I'm gonna hardcast the Valkyrie first. I think that's okay. Probably opponent has 2 colors, but he missed one. Or maybe he was mono white with trying to be aggressive, but he didn't find the good creatures. There are some creatures that can enable some aggro decks on white. So he goes for Raven Wings. This makes his Oracle have flying now. Do you attack? I think I block. I get rid of that. I don't know. Yeah, I have some good things. I don't know. So maybe I'm not blocking right now. I could go for Oracle plus Yeti. Yeti. We gain 2 life, we attack. Opponent has a lot more life than we do, but I think that's fine. Let's go for it. Make a Bard presence for now. We have 9 power on the field. Having only 1 blue is kind of bad because if we want to bind the monster, we cannot use the counter spell. Okay, so he goes for Rune of Sustenance on the creature. He should have done that in on the wings. Okay, so that's a 2-3 with first strike. That's kind of bad for us. But that is an enchantment. I think that I rather tap I have 5 mana. Do I want to go for Harbinger? I don't think so. So just checking if the rune is really on the creature and not the equipment. If I bind the monster, I can attack with only Yeti. Yeah, this was hard. I'm at 10. I wish I had Sight come in. The wings give +1/+0, right? Okay, foretell something. On white, it could be a pump spell, Iron Verdict, that maybe they didn't want to play right now. I was checking my deck, and then there is Giant Ox. Probably they have the plow. 4, 5, 6. So maybe I use Iron Verdict now. Maybe I attack first. Okay. So the reason I'm gonna go for Harbinger is if I start attacking, then the 1/3 is gonna be able to go in. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked with the Valkyrie, but I don't want to trade with that spirit. Ooh. So that's hard if... wow. So now that thing has flying. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have gone for Harbinger. They gain 2 life, they draw a card, attack me with Spirit. Next turn they attack me for 5 mana. It costs almost all of my mana to go for that. Maybe I should... Okay. So in here they are not gonna attack with this spirit, just the creature. Oh, they have something. I can tap Harbinger to play Saw It Coming. He's attaching the creature again. I don't know, maybe we get something. I think that I have put myself in a bad position at this game. Another wings, I think that's fine for now. They cannot equip. Attack with that. Goes to 31. Not jumping now. Okay, so I activate this ability. And then I draw a bunch of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, this was a mistake. I forgot that Harbinger can cast instants. I could have saw it coming open. So in this one, that was really a very poor job. Oh, it's gaining all the life. And he can give flying to the FG. So that's 4 threats with flying right now. Oh, okay. So I have to block. I can jump or I can trade. I think there are no outs in my deck for this one. Okay, so I'll trade these and see what I draw. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good game. Not from my part, but it was a good game. So let's go to the next one. Okay, so we're in here. We're 1-1. Lagging a bit. Against Metal Lord X. Double blue sources. Carfel Harbinger. Only saw it coming to foretell. I'm gonna try to keep this. I mean, we have until turn 3 to find the white source. It's not a great idea, but Carfel can take us. This is a mountain, okay. I could go for Alpine Meadow to have turn 3 Bounty Gold, but red, black, okay. That didn't seem so necessary. I think I'm just gonna foretell this. Or I can keep this open. Seems a little bit slow, but I think that's fine. I'm gonna go for a double Harbinger, because then I can attack and... Ah, okay. We can block both of those, so that's fine by me. Maybe now I foretell sight coming, or I could go aggressive. Although if I go for Braggart, I don't think I want to... The thing is, if I foretell sight coming, then if I need to cast it, I have to tap both of my blockers. That's fine. That's fine. Do I sacrifice? I don't need it. I'm gonna foretell this. I'm gonna have this creature out. That's okay. It can have menace, but it wasn't very aggressive, so we're okay. I'm sending in. If he wants to trade, I'm fine. If he finds a snow source and he wants to give it menace, I'm okay. We can verdict. I'm just gonna eat the dwarf, I think. Creatures you control get +1/+0. That's still a trade, right? Maybe I just resolve. I'm going to Iron Verdict this. I think that my opponent wants to be aggressive, so if I have the board wiped, kind of, that's fine. And I'm gonna go Braggart. Opponent's on 14 now. So that's the thing. Braggart is kind of aggressive right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana next turn, maybe 6. Foretelling something and the Dusk Wielder. So we can keep attacking. Get the pressure going. Do I will have 3 mana if I pump him. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Because I think I want to keep sight coming up. Instead of going for Yeti. I'm fine with that, right? Yeah. Opponent needs to find their lands. They find one. I think I'm going to counter these. I want Bind the Monster, I want Bounty Gold. I think that with those I can win this game. It's a good creature to bind the monster. Get a 2/1 that doesn't hurt us a lot. Attack for 7? Yeah, I think so. If they have another Skull Raid, maybe I should have kept the land. But then they would be spending all their mana. Gain control, attack me, and loses. Okay, GG's. Okay, so let's go for this part now. We're 2-1. And I'm gonna try to find another opponent in here. Okay, so I had to cut on this part right now because it was taking too long. And I'm gonna keep this hand. We can foretell some things. Harbinger is good in this deck, but I think that it's on this deck only. That's a green and black source, it seems. Like next turn I can foretell 2 things and get ready. It seems like we're playing against snow. Okay, so I foretold these 2 cards, but I'm a little bit afraid of... Okay, so they have... I was kind of afraid of Icebind Pillar or something like that, but that was fine. Do I behold? I'm gonna keep Sight coming open and behold. Sculptor of Winter is fine, I'm gonna let it enter. Probably opponent's going to attack. Let me see what I find. I don't think I love Doomscar Oracle, but the God House Guardian is a fine card. Find the Valkyrie. No blocks. Okay, so we can go for Valkyrie and keep Sight coming open. I think I want this 3/6 as fast as I can, so maybe I can go Shimmer Drift Fail. I'm gonna name it white because I have a blue source in my hand. Okay, so opponent can generate like 6 mana. Whenever I see snow, I kind of get worried a bit. But green, white, and maybe a splash for something on black. Okay, Retain. Maybe I counter these, right? What does this get? I mean, we don't have non-creature spells right now, but this is Fly and Vigilance. I don't know. It's just a card that seems great. I don't know if I would have guessed that side. Okay, so some lands in here. Maybe we're gonna go for these. Yeah, and we can't double spell in here, so I'm gonna go for the 3/6. Put some stops to fake something. This way opponent might not attack. They are tapping mana. Oof. Well, that still doesn't destroy my... That still doesn't trade with my creature. We get it. So yeah, they might not attack because of that. I am going to block, I mean... If they have something, I kind of have to anyways. Okay, so... At least they spam that right now, I think. Part of me wants to go for gates, but part of me wants to double spell in here. Seems like the only thing that might make me alive for some time. Yeah, I think that I need to put this too. The last thing on this saga is going to come soon, so that's going to be bad, but that's a 6/4. When this dies, it creates a token. And another one? Or yeah, he has 2 of these. So I'm going to double block right here in here. Okay. Land. Okay, I go for this, it enters tapped, I have nothing. Gonna put a stop just to fake like I have something. Yeah, I can't block. Pillar is good. You can start tapping that creature. Okay, so Pillar is nice. Block, block. We take 2 per turn. Gotta remember to tap this creature. I mean, 6 damage is lethal. We're in... Oh, and they just pass. Okay, so... Bind the monster could be good. Or I could just draw some cards first. And still have 4 mana. I'm gonna tap one of these no sources. Because I already have one for the Icebind Pillar and then... Okay, so in here... Maybe I go for Harbinger. I need to have one Snow Source untapped, so I have 2 blues and 1 white. I could go for one of these creatures. If I go for the Harbinger, we might have a little bit more things to do with the mana. Maybe I should bind the monster, although these creatures are not that great. The thing of binding the monster, something with vigilance, is that if they go for another of that thing, the untapped target creature, then it would be a really bad outcome. So I'm just going to block. So yeah, we're hanging on. I thought that we would that would be the end, but Icebind Pillar is doing its work in here. So okay, so I don't see the need of having a little bit of a board in here. But I think that for telling this is better. If we find Vega, we can take some value really nice out of it. Having this foretold is like, hey, opponent, I might have something here. Maybe I keep this island in my hand for some kind of discard or something. I don't know, I'm gonna bind the monster in here. Might be wrong. Probably that was wrong, but... do they have any interaction? No. Yeah, I just attack with the angel. Or maybe I wait for one turn. Gonna wait with the land also, just to bluff something. Although they are green-white. I don't know if that's the best thing. Foretells another thing. Goes for pathway. I almost forgot to tap the creature. Oh. Another land. That's great. So I'm gonna attack with Braggart and the Angel. See if they want to block, double block, and maybe I'm just gonna attack with this. Okay, so maybe they have double Iron's Verdict. I make them spend both. In that case, it resolved, and they didn't have the second one, so if they block, that's almost like a 3-for-1. If they don't, whew, that's nice. Because now next time we attack with it, it can become a 5-5, so double blocking is not a trade anymore. Okay, that was good. I don't think I need to go for Scorn FG. Need to remember tapping the creature, and they have two things foretold. Things are turning to our side in this. Shouldn't, but they are. Spine Pillar, freeze that. Disdainful Stroke can be nice. It's not what we were looking for. I mean, they have two cards foretold. I'm not gonna attack with Valkyrie because if that's another verdict and they played it wrong. And I'm also not gonna... If I don't... Okay, so I didn't untap Braggart because they could do verdict in response. So that was one Scorn FG as well, okay. The Ox is fine as well for me. We tap the Spider. Man, Ice Spine Pillar is just doing a lot of work. And we do find Vega, we have 5, 8, 9, 10 mana. So I'm gonna go for Vega. I want to try and close this game as well. Get some instant value. Come on. Oh, Masquerade Nexus costs 6 because of Redain. We do have 6, right? I think I'm just gonna do it. So do we attack with Braggart? Because I don't think I'm gonna pump him. I think I'm gonna attack with Valkyrie. This way opponent is at 10. And we also have another blocker on the air, in case that comes up. Ice Hydro, not much we can do. So we're going to tap the Spider again. Yeah, we tap the Spider. Another land, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 with Gates of Eastfell. Lots of lands. Okay, do I get aggressive? I only have 6 life, I don't think I should, I don't think I can. We're going to start creating some shapeshifters. But still I might attack with Braggart. Although they do have some... You know what, I'm gonna attack only with Vega. Because having a 2-4 is really good. They let it go. So I'm gonna spend 3, 4... I have lots of mana. I can leave the island in my hand. Some tapping mana. King Harold's Revenge, that thing needs to be blocked. Gets +1/+1 for each creature and trample. And that has a lot of... It also has 2 things. So I'm gonna have twice Spine Pillar these right now. And then if they attack with everything, am I dead? I mean, I think I'm not dead, but... Attacks with Ox, that might be the thing that buffs everyone. Oh, we gain life because that's an angel or cleric. That's nice. I kind of want to do the best blocks first. You know, the easy ones. If I could take this spider, it would be a good thing. But I'm just gonna jump right now. Ooh, that's cost 4 more. So that's good. We take a lot of their creatures and we take 3 creatures. They get a token. But we have a great board. Are they dead? Yep, I think they were. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe not. But wow, what a game. We got it. Let's go. Okay, so let's go to the next one. We're 3-2. We're in a good spot. So this was pretty good. We have Icebind Pillar that's helping a lot. And Maskwood Nexus seems okay. We just saw it like once, but that's fine. So I have blue and white. I can keep this. Go for Harbinger first. And then on turn 3 I can foretell and hold counterspell. Okay, so opponent got all of the mana that he needs. Path to the War Tree, quite a great enabler. I mean, we could foretell Behold. Now I realize that it's Behold the Multiverse. I thought that it was... What is the name of that one? See you again. Saw it coming. I thought that it was Saw it coming, but we have Behold in hand. Nice high draw. Okay. So now I should go for the mountain to have the tap thing. Yeah, I can foretell this. Could go for a Valkyrie, but I think this is fine. Because then next turn I have 5 mana. I go for this Valkyrie. A what? So Broken Wings, it's something that you can use in this draft, I think, as a one-off. Oh, I should have tapped the creature, but I can block. Okay, so I'm just gonna Behold, get Maskwood. Okay. I think that I won the Nexus. I mean, Vega is not gonna take advantage right now. Nexus can start making some creatures later. Yeah, I think I won this. Just hope that this is not a crazy double Okay, opponent doesn't pump. Broken wings, double broken wings, I was going to say. I don't think he's gonna have another one. We could counter, but yeah, I think that if opponent gets this, he's gonna have quite some creatures. Unfortunately, that thing not being able to be blocked is something that would be kind of bad to deal with. So I'm gonna foretell this, and then I have 2 mana. So what was more valuable, the shapeshifter or Vega on the battlefield without... Oh, we can have Vega and... But I think I'm gonna create a body. Opponent already has red, white, blue and green, so he only needs black to activate path. Are you kidding me? So does he have a black source? Probably, right? Or maybe not, maybe he only splashes black. Or it's in his hand. Okay. Okay, so we got in a bad spot in here. Gonna activate these. Bind the monster is kind of okay against this troll that can grow. But should I? If I go for these, I can't go for Vega. Opponent has something for 1 mana. What could that be? On white, nothing for Toad. Or red, maybe Frostbite. If that's Frostbite, they can destroy one of our creatures, or they could even get Vega. So maybe that was a good play. I think that in here I also go for another shapeshifter. The thing is, they're gonna have Path to the War Tree activation. Draw a lot of cards. Yeah, they do it. Okay. I'm gonna go Vega. Attack. I think it's a fine trade. Yeah, that was... We can do this. It's not great, but it's okay, and then we create... And it doesn't fizzle the other damage, which would be nice. Opponent has 18 cards in his library, but I don't think we can mill them or win by decking, because they have a lot of options and a lot of land right now. Next 2 to 3 turns are going to be insane. So we can foretell some things, which is something nice with Vega. Maybe I should attack first. Or I could gain some life. I think I'm gonna foretell first. So foretell, Doomscar, Oracle, foretell these. And keep 3 mana to make a Shapeshifter. Seems okay. They let it go. Okay, so things that would be... Oof, that's pretty good against us. They go for red. That is only there to enable Snowland things, but yeah. I think that this card is pretty insane. He's going to generate some trolls in 2 turns. And that is going to take the game probably. It's going to be hard to come back from that. I don't think I have anything that can be great. So this is not gonna be great, but I'm gonna go Vega into something. If I had a land, huh? Attack with everything but the... Get some damage going. He's gonna get the land back to him. Trying to get some lands is good in here, because I can't be too behind on lands if I want to have a shot. Although I'm not so sure if I have a shot in here. So you can get a forest or my mountain. He gets that. Okay. Oh, this card again? Okay. Push the week. Are you kidding me? Really? Well, so I can't do anything here. I just resolve. If they attack, I can block. Probably they are not gonna attack. Okay. So crush the weak, waken the trolls, and with the other thing. Yeah, that's a really bad spot in which we are. Okay, so let's make a blocker for those 4/4s. Maybe this flying creature is okay, right? I don't have... Okay. So that's 4 of 3 trolls. Okay, I thought it was going to be 4. I didn't count it right. You're kidding me. Opponent has 21 power on the board. I think in here I create a shapeshifter. Yeah, I think it's the best use of our mana. It's so bad to have this 3/3. It's not gonna be able to block. Opponent's going to choose between one of these creatures. Of course, he's going to choose the 3/6 to exile with that saga, of course. If he attacks with everything, I can mists. Yeah, it's hard. And he chooses, that's the worst thing. The wording on that card isn't clear about that. Are you kidding me, really? He did have Frostbite, but maybe it's only now, maybe later. I mean, everything has Trample. I would attack with everything. Yeah. I'm gonna activate this and see if I don't die. Let's see. Jump. 8, 12, 13. So 14 damage, yeah. That's it. Okay, so good game. Let's go to the next one. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's go to another one. Try to find a better look. The double path to the War Tree really got us. I mean, it fixed his mana and went for the value. This hand is not unbelievable, but it's okay. I can start with Valkyrie, the 4 toughness is good. Against Yum Scones, I don't know. Okay, so I think, yeah, I think I'm gonna go Gates. Not a reason to hide this. Another snowland, a snow deck probably. Opponent already has 3 colors in his mana base. That seems pretty lucky. I could start with Vega, but that's really hard to generate any value. So I think I'm gonna go Valkyrie. Svela, of course, so I could bind the monster, it already takes care of that, but bounding gold already does what we need to do, and we use our mana a little bit better. Let's activate abilities, can't be activated unless they are mana abilities. Now I think I might go Braggart. Let's see what my opponent does. It's pretty nice, this Rhyme Wood Falls artwork. Okay, Inger Runais, Scry 3. Yeah, this Scry 3 is okay, huh? Someone else with the pathway. 3 to the top, really? Okay. I'm gonna go Braggart. I don't know if I go for Vega. I think that I go only right as Valkyrie. Okay, Pilfering Hawk. It's fine. Yeah, seems fine. Blizzard Brawl. Okay. I mean, it's not a great moment to remove my thing, but hey, that's not that bad. So I can do these, and I think I'm gonna go Harbinger, have a second blocker. Opponent has something? Oh, no, he can't. 1 mana, maybe the 1 mana thing on green. Snakeskin Veil, I think that's it. Okay, opponent got a good mana base. He's going to activate Pilfering Hawk. He's thinking about it. Yeah, he does it. Okay. Max Divendo gets rid of that, but Svela can't activate the ability, so I think I'm gonna bind Svela. So this is the first thing that we do. We know this is a good thing to do. So I'm gonna do this, take 2 damage, and then I know I'm going to foretell this card, and then I'm gonna have 3 mana. So next turn I go for Vega. Yeah, I don't know about the attack. Maybe I'm gonna take 4 damage because of this attack. And maybe that wasn't great. But that's fine. Opponent also has his Gates of Istfell. He only attacks with Inga. I think I'm gonna take it. Shouldn't have attacked. Okay. So I'm gonna foretell this. I'm gonna do this. Maybe I shouldn't have foretold that first. Should have gone Vega into FG and then see what I was going to do. Okay, that costs 2 if we really need that. We have it. I'm not gonna attack, I might double block Inga. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7 lands. Okay, they don't attack. So I can behold. Yeah, I'm gonna behold, I think. We draw a card first. Iron Verdict. So maybe I want to keep reaching land drops. Yeah, that was really dumb. I should have put both of the lands on the bottom. That might cost me greatly. So I'm just gonna foretell this. Nothing that I want to destroy right now. Let me tap this. I can attack for 4. Or maybe only 2. I mean, one has a lonely blocker. Okay. He's going to loot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Yeah, I can foretell this. That's fine. Yeah, I should have passed that island to the bottom. Oof. Under break. I can Iron Verdict and maybe block with Carfel. Okay, so they first main phased foretold something. They cannot use that on this turn, which is nice. I think I'm gonna block and deal damage to that. Another land? Kidding me? We're gonna flood again? Okay. I'm gonna start hitting. Yeah, I don't want... I don't know. Okay. What are you gonna do, Ian? Attack with wing. Just gonna take 3. I really need to find something in here. Okay, that's x equals 3. No, 3. Okay, so I'm gonna take one of them out. And oh my god, these lands. Are you kidding me? Just gonna activate this. Okay, so we got through the lands. But we can't get through these 4/4s. So I think I'm gonna go Yeti, Harbinger, and foretell the other thing. I don't know if that's great. We don't have a lot of options. Can I use these to foretell these? And then I need 2 mana. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna keep it like this. There is nothing that is going to help me with 1 mana, right? I don't want to lose my Yeti. I have 3 life. Maybe... Okay. Royal Outrider. So Icespine Pillar could take one of the angels to be tapped. I really need some things in here. Doomscar Cleric gets me some lands. This 3/6, I think I might have to go for it. Oh, Icespine Pillar, that's nice. We have 2 lands. So I know I want Icespine Pillar. Maybe Oracle to gain some life. We have 9, 10 mana if we count that. 6 and 4 is 10. 3 and 6 is 9. 3 and 3 is 6, and then 7. Okay, so I'm gonna go Oracle first. Oh, it also gains life because of that. I forgot about that for a while. I think Pillar is going to be the next one. We can tap one. Oh, you get life again. So this is going to tap that. What is going to block that? Because I'm thinking about attacking with this Yeti. Although maybe... I should foretell this, it's a little bit better. Yeah, I'm gonna foretell this. And I might double block one of the angels because I don't have anything else that flies, I think. So opponent gets to choose which of my creatures he wants out of play. Probably Vega is what he has to choose because of I have a card foretold. So Vega is giving me even more options. Okay, tap that, he attacks with 4 creatures. Wow. That thing is going to grow some cards, huh? Okay, so we tap one of these. If they have something, I'm screwed, but I'm not in the position of... do I take 3 damage? Oh no, that trigger. I forgot, opponent's going to draw 3 cards. That was so dumb. Really dumb. I mean, not that... Yeah, that's fine. Elven Bow pays the mana. Oh gosh. And that one. We're in a bad spot. And we draw land. So 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Okay, so opponent let me with Vega, so I'm gonna get this value. Then I still have 6 mana. Maybe I go for Braggart. Okay, Braggart seems a little bit better. Because right now we can't activate any of them. One because it enters with summon sickness, the other because we don't have the mana. But next turn, if we go for Nexus, we can also activate it. I can't go for Carfell Harbinger because of this no mana that I need to tap something, I mean his angel. Then he attacks, I block in here, and block like this. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that 4/4 is going to be... So that's going to be a 5/5? Whoosh! Really? So opponent could crew the boat with this Zinga. I have to tap the creature that's flying and then... Okay, they can't activate gates. That's going to put a counter. Probably... there? Okay, I didn't think that he was gonna target that. Okay, yeah, opponent's going to crew in response, but I think it would be better for him if he crewed with the creature that is... Yeah, I think the outcome would be the same. The creature that has summon sickness, Inga. But then he attacks with this 4/4, I block with the 3/6. Opponent has no cards in hand. Still they're thinking a lot. Probably in the attack. Opponent does not attack. Or does it? I don't know. I was seeing it bad. Okay, they didn't attack yet. They're in a good position. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Nexus. And for Carfel. And then we still have 5 mana. 3, 4. We need 4 mana open. Oh, we need 6 mana open. Well, that's fine though. Okay, so I think I can start attacking in the air. So they go to 12. Oh! They have the 2/3 with reach. I gotta. Oh. Ow, I realized that on the wrong time. That might cost me the game. Oh, I can't believe this. Okay. Misplace. We see it here. And quite a... What a misplay. I can't believe it. I'm sorry. So let's see if we can get out of this. I'm going to tap that and create something. If they attack with everything... Okay, Glittering Frost's fine. Svella is tapped. Gotta tap this. Opponent's going to crew in response, okay. And then they attack with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 creatures. We have 5 blockers. 2 blockers are pretty bad. They could attack only with 6 creatures maybe. They don't attack? Okay, so they don't attack and I'm gonna create this choo-choo. Okay, that's nice. You can create some value over time with Nexus, but I mean, I think that he should have attacked, but hey, he might be playing around something, right? I'm not going to attack, I mean, I just make a bad 2/1. Okay, that's fine. Tap this. Crew in response. Okay. So now if they attack, we can clean one of their creatures. Man, if we had Vega. Oh. Okay, they don't attack though. Okay. So do I destroy that? No. So it's always good to have a snow source. Still not able to attack, they have a lot of beefy units. And the Braggart wouldn't be a 5/5 to trade with Inga at least. Tap that Angel. They crew in response. You know what would be great in here? Ooh. Okay, they don't attack. We're creating these shapeshifters? I don't know. Ooh, sight coming is nice. So now we have counterspell, destroy one creature, Icepine Pillar, and the Nexus. That's nice. No! Okay, so what can we do in here? If I didn't... Okay, so I'm gonna go and Iron Verdict because I need to, kinda. This way, that thing has Vigilance, so I wouldn't be able to do on their turn. If I hadn't foretold, saw it coming, but that's fine. Good thing about artifacts is that I can go for it and already tap. We're gathering this army. We already have 4 shapeshifters. We have 6. Okay, we have a lot of mana. I think I'm able to do this into this. Well, let's pay with alternative cost. I don't think it's gonna change anything. You. Goodbye. Oh, we gained some life, that's great. And now we have something... that's interesting. Because if they attack me with Inga, I can block with the 3/6. And I could be tapping the Reach creature. Deal 3 damage per turn, have a lot of blockers on the ground. But I don't attack right now. Still too soon. These choo-choos, they're not great. We have 2 counter spells, so that's fine. I think we're in a good shape now. I'm gonna tap something and then... Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna have 11 creatures by the end of their turn. Ooh, okay, so this Disdainful Stroke is the best pick in here? Like, no. You can't do that. And he concedes! It's game for us. Yeah. Okay. So hello guys, I'm back in another day in here to continue this draft, and let's see what we can do. Okay, so we're ready. My computer is a little bit slow. We're gonna play against Megatron 96. Try to grind a little bit this result. This is a keepable hand. I go for turn 1 tapped land. Turn 2 Carfel probably. Opponent on white aggro. That might be bad to us. Bind Pillar with no land is kind of not what you want to see. So I might foretell my 2 cards in here. Rune of Might on that, okay. Gives Trample and +1/+1, okay. I can just Behold as well, like draw 2. I think I'm gonna foretell these 2 cards. Still have 18 life. And then if I can get some pretty good turns later with those, that might be good. I can have 5 mana next turn. Okay. So opponent's on all flyers, and that's pretty bad because I Spine Pillar. I could play Icebind Pillar and have Behold up, but because it does nothing, I'm just gonna hold everything. If I depart the realms, the little bird, then it's not that bad. For now, I'm just gonna wait. If they pump or do something like that, then I can. No, I'm gonna do this now. But worst case is Snakeskin Veil. They foretell something in response, okay. Maybe they didn't want to foretell. What would that be? I don't know. And we can Behold. They played Raptor, okay. I'm gonna play the Behold at Fountain Gold and Mists. They seem good. I'm just gonna go for the Mists. So I might bind the Raptor in here. And then Mists in their turn. On their turn. Maybe I should have gone for Maskwood Nexus first. I can do it now and still have some things up. The pillar does nothing right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can't mists with the mana of Carfel. We're at 14, that's kind of what's scaring me a little bit, because 2 creatures on the air. And then I might behold and mists. Okay. Okay. Maybe I should behold if I hit Disdainful Stroke. I should have used the other mana. Well, a flying creature could be okay. Yeah, let's see. And a land. Yeah, I should have used the mana of Carfel. That was an oops. 3, 6. I have 6 mana, so I think I'm gonna go Righteous Valkyrie though, because probably I'm gonna miss on their turn. And or do we do it now because of Snakeskin Veil? I let them attack, because if they attack with both I can block the Courser and make that become a 0/6. Sigrid. Up to 1 attacking or blocking until this leaves the battlefield. So I have to do this. I can take lots of damage. We're trying to hold the ground in here, but that was a pretty good thing for opponent. Put a counter on the flying creature, yeah. Cold spell enters. It was the third spell of the turn, so the sequence was wrong for opponent. Maybe he didn't realize that. We have 6 mana. I can't. So maybe I go Braggart and foretell the effigy. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Or I could keep the mana up to pretend I have something, but that's bad. Okay, another counter. It's a 4/4. So we're at 7. Next turn he gets to exile my Braggart. Now we have the Shimmer Drift Veil. I'm gonna say blue. So he's going to exile my creature. He attacks 4 in the air, and he attacks with these 2. Just gonna do that. I don't need to pump, but because I'm not gonna create this card, I'm just gonna do this. I was just trying to see if they were gonna lose 1 creature to that. Oh. Okay, Masters. Oh, they didn't have a creature? Okay. So they're gonna attack me for 4. this is the graveyard, they didn't have the creature. So maybe they should have attacked with the cleric just to get that back. And now we're in a rough spot, because I have a pretty bad board. They can attack with that. So I take 1 damage. Starnheim Cursor. Can I create a shapeshifter? Oh yeah, maybe I can. So before they go to attackers, I tap the lethal threat. So I'm gonna try and trade one of these for Master's Call. That might be bait. Okay, that was not. So I can tap the 4/4. Okay, that's fine. I can tap the 4/4 Starnheim Cursor. Let's try the other one. Doesn't seem great. Oh. I let them attack. I forgot to tap first. So if they have some interaction in here... Oh. I didn't need to take this damage. That was dumb. Do I tap something just to tap? It doesn't change anything. And another land. So I got tilted in here because I let that attack me. This is another Master's Code. They have 2 mana. Yeah, that is going to take me right. The thing is I have only 1 life, so I tap that. Opponent has a black source for something. And then opponent attacks me with everything and we're dead, right? They don't attack. Okay, so I'm gonna create another one. Yeah, Vega is not great, but it trades with the cursor in case we need to. Fall of the Imposter. So probably 1 counter on the first strike creature, maybe not, yeah. They go for a Master's Code. The 5/5. Ox does nothing here, so remember to tap the creatures, right? Okay, opponent's going to attack. Okay. So maybe I can take the 5/5 threat and put a chum blocker in the way of Braggart. Maybe. we're just drawing lands. Not gonna attack with Vega. They have 1, 2, 3. If they put a counter on one of the other creatures, that would have been lethal right now, right? Like one counter on the Ox, one counter on the 0/6. No, but they would have to have done the same attack. So they're splashing a land. Okay, I tap this. Wait for attacks. I think he should be attacking with more stuff. At least the 2/2 with first strike. Although if I can get that, I start getting life, right? Another land? That seems nice. 4, 8, 9, 10. So they get to remove Vega, and then they attack with everything, we just die, right? Yeah, they didn't attack with everything, but now that we are only gonna have one creature, I think they will attack with everything. With everything, I mean the creatures that have power, right? If they draw something as well, then there's no way we can overcome this. I don't get to choose, right, the creature. So he's gonna choose Vega anyway. I'm gonna tap this. And then they need to attack with both. You're not going to attack? Is he going to activate the land? Get a 4/4 flying? Yeah. Got the one that was binded. And another Ox. Okay. This Disdainful Stroke also does nothing in here. Yeah, so I tap that and the 2/2 wins the game. I think that's it. Gonna tap the 4/4. It has vigilance. So yeah. This does nothing. So we drew all these lands. Oh yeah, I have these. Oh fuck. I had forgotten this. Oh my god. I forgot about this. I shouldn't have done the shapeshifter, although I would draw lands. I'm at 1. Wow, I forgot about this. Iron Verdict. So if I tap one of the creatures, they still have the other. So I need to destroy the creature now because I can only tap one creature per turn and the Vigilance one won't be tapped to attack. If they have something that protects it, then that's game. Yeah. That has protection from gods, right? Okay. So my shapeshifters, they are gods, right? If that has protection, can they block that creature? I don't think so. I mean, if he attacks with the Choo-Choo, I think that we cannot block, can we? I think that they didn't realize that. I mean, protection works like that, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's like that. So it's a good thing they did not realize that. Actually, all of our creatures are gods because of Wood Nexus. Wow. So I played poorly this game, but my opponent also is not playing that great. If they realize that I can't block, so for now I'm just gonna be doing creatures. It's just like last game. I just realized. And we're drawing lands like crazy. Now we start attacking with Braggart. The 3/06 creatures that they have. Okay, I was a little bit afraid of Iron's Verdict. Oh, am I going to lose to that raptor? I think I am. I mean, I need to hit something here. If I don't draw anything, like I could draw a Behold and try to find the answer. I could draw a lot of good things, but let's see. This is not the answer, right? Yeah, I think this is not the answer. We're gonna lose to the 1/2 flying creature. Three, four. I'm not gonna make the creature unblockable. Wow, but so he's just gonna make me waste the mana? I don't understand. It does nothing good, we still have 8, 9, 10 mana. I'm gonna use 4 and then 6, we need 14. Yeah, but doing a 3/6 is a little bit better than a 2/2, right? So yeah, I shouldn't win the game. I mean, if they have a creature that has protection and opponent's looking at that raptor, I might just tap the raptor and pretend I'm baiting him, but it does make no difference. Yeah, we lost to raptor at the end. Maybe if I would have done the Gates of Eastfell a little bit earlier. I didn't realize I had that open until I started tapping my mana in anger. So, yeah, that was the last one, right? I can't do anything against that. So, yeah, we concede at this point and go to the next one. I mean, I don't think there is a next one. Let's see. Okay. I'm recording over a footage, so it seems like I was kind of pissed at this point. Yeah, now there is the concede. Maybe I was just checking something. So let's see the results. You see that I was kind of tilted about those lands. I already had 5, 10 power on the board from those things. Bounting gold would be nice in here, and another flyer. Yeah, I should have thought about that. I think that I was having troubles with their flyers since the beginning. But yeah, that's nice. So 4-3. 4-3 is great for me. I'm not a great player, so 4-3 is like what I want to be doing. I'm trying to open the deck now. So yeah, this is the deck list. Maybe I should have used Inga Rune Eyes, or at some point in the draft I was past the Rune of Sustenance. That would have helped a lot with our curve as well. And in here I was just checking something for a friend probably. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. This was a 4-3 and an interesting Azorius deck. I think that it can be powerful, this archetype, so you generally don't want to force it, but if you end up getting Vega, getting Nico maybe, or some really powerful things on these colors, then there are good cards to support it. Thanks for watching, leave a like, and see you next time.